Hello everyone and welcome back to Genie Crafts. So after a long time I'm going to do a paper cutting video, and in this video we are going to see how to create a halftone portrait on a black paper. Normally all the artists and most of the artists, they do halftone portrait on a white paper. So this time I'm going to show you how to do it on a black paper. As you can see that the template print that you see on the left hand side of the paper is actually inverse of an image, right? So this is not the real image, this is the inverse of the image, and it's the inverse of the image that I have created to cut, so that once it gets the white background, the actual image appears to be. So this photograph was on a very black background, so that's why the lines are so less. But if it was a very detailed image, then the whole page will be covered with the lines. Also, you can see that this is Don Corleone Vito from the Godfather movie. So there is the Godfather also written here, but it's an like a mirror image of it. So once it is cut and I'll rotate it like this, then the actual halftone portrait will come into the picture. So guys, we'll do this, and in this portion what I need to do is to remove the black lines, and in this portion I need to remove the white text because I have to display it against the background. So guys, let's get started on this. The knife that I'm going to be using is the OLFA paper cutting knife. As you can see, this is fairly straightforward. I just need to be careful not to cut on this white area, relatively speaking white area, because this is a black paper. Also, one thing a lot of people ask me, that how do you take printout on a black paper? So this is how you take printout on a black paper. Please remember that the blackness of the black ink of a printer is far more black than the black paper that you get in the market. So even if you take a black printout on a black paper, you can still see the printout quite clearly. So that's how I always take the printouts whenever I have to make any designs on a black paper. Now, because these lines are so small, there is no need for me to segment it into various sections like I normally do in a halftone portrait, because there is a lot of anchor area besides the line. So all this area where there is no print will not be cut off. So that means that there is a strong anchor presence for these cutout pieces. So there is no need for me to actually segment this image into multiple sections. So hence you can see that these are the direct lines that I'm going to cut. Okay, without further ado, let's get started into it, and let me do a close-up. As the lines get bigger, I will remove them later on, but these are small lines, so I'm removing it right now. But as the lines get bigger, I'm going to remove them at the very end. I'm just going to cut the lines. Because there is so less halftone lines, you have to be like really precise in cutting. You have to take care of all the corners and everything. You cannot just smoothen out the cut by cutting straight lines. Okay guys, so we are done with the halftone portion of it, and if I put a white paper under it, you can see the actual halftone design. So it will be like reversed like this, and you can see the beautiful portrait that has come out in the form of halftone. Now it's time to cut these letters. So it's fairly straightforward. I just need to create some gaps in some of the letters where there is closed black loop. So for example, I have to break this, I have to break this slightly here. Similarly, O I have to break here and here, and then this I have to break here. So I'm just quickly going to do that. Now I think we have interconnected black areas. So this will be fairly straightforward because this is like a simple paper cutting. All I have to do is ensure that I am not isolating any of the black area. So wherever there are pencil marks, I just need to avoid those places to cut, and rest I can go ahead and cut. carefully take out the piece. Make sure that none of the black areas are getting cut. So essentially this will look like exactly like a hand after I put a white background against it. So similarly we have to do rest of the letters also. So guys, here we are with the portrait, and after putting it against the white background, you can see the beautiful halftone side of the portrait, and then the text also. It has all come out really nice. And here are the hands. This is a rose on his coat, the whole text of the Godfather, and all the characters are also intact. So now the only thing remaining is to frame it, and for framing I'm using this A4 size frame that I have got from IKEA long time back. So let me just quickly cut into the frame and open it. Okay, so let's quickly do this and finish this. This we don't need. This also we won't need. There is a protective film on both sides. So what we need to do is we need to remove that protective film. So that's one side. It will be helpful to completely remove it by the final recipient of the gift, and then on the back side I'm going to remove it because we need to place it. So this is removed. Let me quickly put it so that there is no dust under the stuff. Okay, now we need to place this upside down. These are 2 sheets of white paper. I didn't have a thick paper, so I'm using 2 sheets. This just simply close this. Before I close it, I just need to check once if I'm getting it right or not. So it is coming nicely. So I can go ahead and close this. I'm not fully closing it because I need to open this also from all the directions. So I'll quickly do that. And we are done with the gift. This was really fun, paper cutting, very quick, very easy to make such kind of simple halftone gift, and for the first time I've made it on a black paper and it has come out really nice. So guys, that's all for today's video. If you guys have any questions, please do not forget to reach out to me on the various social media channels where I'm available, and I will see you guys very soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe, take care, stay happy, and